Meh. Meh. Hello. Let me just drop that down a little bit. I'm finally streaming again. Jeez. I have been so low energy for the past couple of weeks. But we're finally back, and we're finally playing more of Chapter 13, which has been quite a while now. Hello, Les. Also, hello, Speedy, and hello, Knight. So, this is where we last left off, Shattered Greenhouse. In the midst of a war, how luxurious a wisp of hope harboured by a tiny greenhouse is. Of course, the greenhouse in question looking more like something from Baldur's Gate. But anyway. All in all, though, I actually I don't mind this. There's only one spot in which they can go into, which is kind of nice. And I wouldn't know. Yeah, no, I wouldn't know. Okay. Oh. Was I not... Okay, no, it does show it. Okay, I was going to say, was I not supposed to see that anyway? I noticed some little pushy holes. Your streaming papers, it's past curfew. I'm not sure if I'll bother with those, though. I rarely ever use them. I could do, but it will depend on how it goes. It's only a basic one. I'm not really sure if I need these people, though. I think I might bring back, yeah.
There's a mission? I wanna go!
Yeah, Myrtle. Then put in Gavial. There's no gimmick on this stage, it looks like. Okay. I think... Oh. There we go. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I haven't done him yet. I don't think I've done her yet. No. Definitely haven't done you yet, no. Okay. Heal. Tanks. Damage. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anyone in my usual lineup. Hello, Scarf. I'm a fortunate woman. When my grandfather passed away in the sunlight that shone upon the greenhouse, with his favourite flowers in his hands, he had already arranged everything for me. I was going to live the rest of my life as both of us had hoped, in this town, in this tiny little greenhouse. That is, until they arrived. I was incredibly fearful that my life would be ruined. But that Sarkaz gave the order, and so my job remained here in the greenhouse. I am still the town's gardener. It has been a week since the 2 Self-Salvation Corps people arrived. Likewise, it has been a week since I last saw the Sarkaz officer who would turn the soil for the daisies in town. Good afternoon, Magdalene. Your flowers look just as beautiful as always. Thanks, Henk. I nearly said Hank. Have you seen Will? I'm looking for him. He ordered some flowers the first thing this morning. but he still hasn't come here to pick them up, even though it's afternoon already. Now she's Breaking Bad. Will ordered flowers. Oh, they must be for Frida's birthday. He ditched right around noon. Most likely he left to prepare whatever surprise he has in store for Frida. Don't worry, he'll remember once Frida gives him a scolding. Everyone seemed very exhausted. Seems, probably. I've been hearing some noises around the worksite at night. Has no one been getting any proper rest? The devils are apparently trying to show off for somebody. They're working us to the bone like there's no tomorrow, but I haven't seen any bigwigs visiting either. Probably trying to finish whatever it is as quick as possible before they arrive. You're really lucky that you were given a decent job and don't have to suffer like that, like us. I didn't expect us to finish building this in a month just by gritting our teeth a little. It's like a miracle. I'm willing to bet that before, the Londinium lords would have hauled all this into their museums. I thought you used to hate this job. Magdalene, the world has changed. You should try to get on the Sarkaz officer's good side too. Well, it seems like she kind of already is. You have nothing to lose, pet. Thanks for the advice. I'll take it. I'll think it over. Thanks for suggestion. Suggestions are always so sincere. But his idea has left me terrified. At night, whenever I can't sleep, I'm kept awake by the noise coming from the square, as though there's an iron hammer striking my head repeatedly. And occasionally, I'm jolted awake from my dreams by those strange rocks. I can't help but to think back on the worries of those two Self-Salvation Corps people a week ago. Sorry. Perhaps the Sarkaz changed more than just the way we live. I guess we're about to find out. Again? How come the cannon fire's sounding closer lately? I heard there's more than one group of folks who want to take over Brentwood. If they come to blows, it'll be a hot mess here again. What's wrong with the way things are now, with everyone getting along? I hope this isn't going to delay our work. Oh. Magdalene, finally! I don't know why, okay, this is going to sound really dumb, even though half of this entire game so far is taking place in Victoria. I forgot it was called Victoria. So when I saw Victorian Boy, I just thought sort of as in the literal Victorian Empire, and I was just thinking, oh, that's random. And then my brain caught up with the fact that, oh yeah, we're in Victoria. That's literally the name of the place. I was just like, ah. Oh my god, my brain is too slow at the moment. I am still a bit tired. Anyway. That devil keeps visiting you, brought others to wreck your greenhouse. What? Are you done? I said it's impossible for those Victorians to be hiding here. I think I forgot Victoria exists. I don't know how that happened. It's not necessarily that I forgot, it's more so like my name didn't register it. Like it saw the name and immediately went to the different thing first. That was so weird. That's not for you to say. This house is clearly useless, and it's only still standing because you insisted on keeping it around. Who knows what you might be hiding in here? Good. We're all fighting to the death for His Highness, but thanks to you and how weak you are, we've been letting chance after chance go to waste. What's your tone, mercenary? I'm still a member of the Royal Court, and the commander here. Relax. If I find any gorillas hiding here, I'll off you immediately and apply to join the Royal Court on the achievement. Did I say Royal Court? I don't know. Now, lose that pacifism of yours. I'm getting sick of it. Their actions are a serious interruption to the military commission's plans for this place. If it wasn't for your setbacks on the front lines fueling their ferocity, the boss wouldn't be having us rush everything to finish our job so quick. So you might as well shut up. Greenhouse! No! Shh! Don't move, just watch quietly. The black soil buried all of them. The daisies, roses, bluebells. The rhizomes? I don't know. Were all mercilessly crushed under their feet. The new buds growing toward the sunlight too. Frida asked me to plant these seeds for the festival. She was really looking forward to it. She said it would be the biggest harvest festival in 10 years. All of us were looking forward to it. But now, the new buds are no more. Relax, your fingers are bleeding. Don't try to break free. I'm saving your life, gardener. Let her come. Better that she wants to fight. That way I can just kill her and finish this right here and now. You're too soft on this town, Commander. Glaring won't kill me. This is the point where she just completely disintegrates the fool. Ugh, what a drag. Flowers mean nothing to this war. Armories, explosives, incinerators, that's what you really need. The very last new buds here are crushed. Grandfather, we won't have fresh flowers during next year's harvest festival. Not anymore. Let me go. I'm calm. Have you found what you're looking for? Count yourself lucky that I didn't. Then please leave. I thought you'd have a bit more guts than those idiots at the worksite. Victorians. Damn. I was hoping that she'd just do like Dr. Manhattan and just make the guy explode. I mean, I don't know what she's like. I'm assuming she's got powers because she looks like a playable character. Don't move. Your fingers need bandaging. I couldn't stop them. I had some setbacks on the front lines. Incantation medic. Fair enough. So she probably wouldn't be able to do. Oh, and I don't know. That's unfair for me to say she probably wouldn't be able to do anything because Gavial is also a medic. But you get what I mean. Soon there'll be another here to take over from me. He has other plans for this town. There's an opening in the cement construction about 200 meters to the west of the town's entrance. The gorillas nearby blew it open. They won't give this chance up, so we need to fix this opening by 5 AM tomorrow. Oh, okay, so that's him saying, hey, you've got until 5 AM to piss off. What a weird Sarkaz. Why is he telling me this? The roses can still be saved. You must find a way to plant these poor things again. If that opening piques your interest, take these roses and cut through our camp tonight. It's the safest route. If somebody stops you, tell you you're delivering an order for me. Of course, I'd be very happy if you could stop by and put a rose in front of my tent. Some things should never be ruined, gardener. My name is not Gardener, Sarkaz. It's Magdalene. Then let us reintroduce ourselves. My name is Shovel. Okay. How appropriate for this story. Gardener meets Shovel. I guess Hedge Clippers would have been a bit too obvious of a name. Shovel. Remember, Magdalene, time waits for no one. Shovel Knight, yeah. It's funny that I still think of Salviento to this day, even though it's been established that Sarkaz also just sort of name themselves after things. Like, for some reason, that's still what I think of, because I think that was just the first time I ever saw that happen. It's just so funny to me. What are we planting for the Harvest Festival? Oh, what we are planning for the Harvest Festival represents hopes. Hope, rather. Yeah, pretty much. What we are planting for the harvest... Oh yeah, I read a bit. Sometimes I forget that they do that now, where they add in the text to the pre-existing. That's what my grandfather taught me. Grandfather, Jesus. What am I, from Downton Abbey? The flowers that line the streets during the festival each year are entrusted with everyone's simple wish for a bountiful harvest. Shout outs to Weapon Operator. To Weapon Operator? Where'd I get weapon from? To Operator Woodspoon. I guess it makes a little bit of sense now when they were... Well, I suppose the code names are just code names, but it was still funny with all of like the random names in that list that they were calling out at the end of Chapter 8. I wonder how many of those were just standard operator names and how many of those were actual Sarkaz names. Anyway, there is nowhere else that needs hope now in... now more than Brentwood. I can't leave. His tent should be in this direction. I have to take the flowers there as soon as I can. What's that? What are you doing here? Magdalene, where are you going with those flowers past curfew? That's the direction of the barracks you're going. Hurry up and leave. It's fine. I just wanted to come outside for a walk. Right, I heard from Henk that it's your birthday today. Happy birthday. Will ordered some flowers for you, but he never came for them. If you see Will, please remind him. Maybe our traditional code name coming from their sarcasm. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Considering Babel would have been predominantly Sarkaz for quite a while. I mean, obviously it also had a lot of non-Sarkaz because that was kind of the whole problem for a while. But I mean, like, when it became a mix of Babel and the Mercenaries, I wonder if they sort of adopted the naming tradition from that. And then they continued that going forward. It would make a lot of sense because that does tend to be what happens. Will's dead, by the way, I'm fairly certain. Frida? Why aren't you saying anything? Come with me. It's not safe here. For a moment I thought she was holding a gun because she has, like, you know, the finger out. Aren't codenames kind of a non-official thing in any military? Yes and no. Depends on the branch. Like, I believe, though Air Force tend to use, they're not called code names. There is actually a term for it, but whenever you hear like random names or call signs, there we go. That's what it's called. That is a thing. In fact, Ewan McGregor's brother, who is a pilot, goes by the call sign OB2. You know, because Obi-Wan. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think tanks also go by a code call sign. I think. I'm not sure if that's every country or if that's just one in particular, but that makes sense though, because there's multiple people in the tank. So if you're trying to contact, you don't want to try and contact by name. You just call the particular unit, the particular tank. But that's the only ones that really officially get it. However, in general, using code phrases, code names, and just in general, not just in a military sense, but in like business, in naming conventions for like scientific stuff, for example, they all follow a theme, and then those themes can take root based on the original and so on and so forth. Same with ships, naming conventions for ships, even though that's not a call sign, but still, like, what you call a specific class of ship will traditionally be based on what that class of ship is and what you previously called other things. So aircraft carriers in the US are always named after presidents, as far as I'm aware, if I remember correctly. Well, no, not always. There hasn't always, because Enterprise, but I think the new ones are both. I think, yes, the new class of ships of aircraft carriers have to be named after presidents, and the previous one in the Nimitz class had to be named after admirals, if I remember correctly, because I think like Nimitz and such. So while it's not the same, ships also have traditional naming conventions based on things they've done in the past, which is why the new frigates in the UK are being named after towns. It's all long and complicated. These flowers. Also, call signs are given by others, or so I've heard. Yeah, I believe that tends to be the case. Will left them here to mourn my father. I've been keeping the warehouse locked, only occasionally lending him the key when he wants a sip of alcohol. The cannons here. Did Mr. West prepare them for the festival? How magnificent. Oh, you naive girl. It's all my fault. Did something happen to him? He was stopped by the devils at the Sarkaz barracks just now. He came to me earlier, more than usual, for some sort of surprise, but when he found out I was going to the barracks to report on our progress, he said he'd escort me there. But Sarkaz shouldn't have any reason to stop Will. They've never done that before. I don't know. I'm scared. I didn't have it in me to say no when they asked to take Will in. Okay, question. How many townspeople have disappeared under mysterious circumstances since the Sarkaz have started building whatever the weird witchcraft thing is they're building, because it's clearly some weird witchcraft contraption? I've been following their every word. I gave them everything they asked for. Why did they want to take him? Why? Did I do something wrong? Maybe they only had a few questions for him. Look on the bright side. They still need him to work for them. That's not really... From what we heard, Will is the first. True, but Will is the first time they've seen someone get taken away at random. Someone could have been arrested before, and you just don't know what happened to them since. You wouldn't question it. Or people have disappeared when Sarkaz arrived. Presumably they left. Right. That bloody thing isn't completed yet. I'm sure they still need Will. I have to stay here at the barracks entrance and wait for him. And Brentwood has it better, it seems. Yeah. Well, they have it better because they need something from them. I suppose in a way, technically speaking, when you think about it, the factory workers in Victoria had well, no, it sucked for them, but a lot of them were very unwilling to leave because, you know, it was working better for them to stay like that than try and fight back, because they were at least needed and therefore, you know, kept around. Although it did seem like they changed that towards the end, but I mean, like, in the interim at the time. Frida smiles. But I'm not happy about this one bit. Norport was terrible, yeah. Norport was completely horrible. That was just... that was full-on ghettos. Plus, Shovel is not the dumbest tool in the shed like his co-workers. Yeah, I do kind of wonder... Okay, it's probably just... Okay, not all smart Sarkaz happen to be this, but I do wonder if Shovel was previously Babel that then joined the Commission after the end of the Civil War. It might not be, but, you know, it does make me wonder, because a lot of the times the Sarkaz that seem more on the peaceful side tend to be... tend to have originated from that side of it. Or maybe he never changed. Maybe he always stayed with Teresis, but perhaps didn't exactly agree with it. I know I'm lying to her. I'm sure she knows that as well. However, this is all we can do right now. These days, we all need that tiny shred of hope to poison our minds. Hope. Oh, speaking of Sanguine Arch, I just heard the squelching squiggling. Huh? Huh? Frida, did you see that? There's a strange creature climbing on the house's beam. I don't know if creature is exactly the right word for it. It's staring at me with its black body. Okay, so maybe not then. Shovel seems to be from Casdell. He is from the Royal Court and not just the Merc. That got promoted after all. I mean, possibly. I just don't know what he was like beforehand, because I know people did join the Royal Court and the Military Commission as after the war was won. That's why I was wondering, because I'm fairly certain didn't Teresis put like a pardon out so that people would join him? Unless I misread that. I know the Mercs did, but I was just wondering if others did. But it was also just a difficult time anyway, because a lot of Sarkaz did want to follow Teresa, so he could be one that did want to, or did agree with that sort of thing, or just in general has that same thing but never actually went onto her side, which is also, you know, completely possible. Just because he happens to be a little bit more of a pacifist doesn't necessarily mean he is, or was from that side of it. The terrifying being's feeble limbs are no longer attached to the beams. Huh? Okay, that does sound like the Sanguine Arch thing, though. Unless they're just using random sounds. It could just be random sounds. Maybe I'm taking too much stock into that. Oh, speaking of the Casdell stuff, I can't actually remember if it was ever explained. When Babel took the city of Casdell, did it maintain it after Teresa died? Because I wasn't sure if it was explained or if I missed it. Like, is Casdell still under Babel's control? Is it abandoned by both sides, or did the Military Commission retake it after Babel retreated and left? Finally, it lands on the flowers used to mourn the mayor before it dissipates, turning into a drop of blood, and dyes the flower buds. Okay, yeah, it was the Sanguine Arch then. They retreated, if I remember correctly. Okay. I think they all rushed back when Teresa's announced per broadcast Teresa was dead. Right. Was it looking at us just now? Yes, it was looking at us. Right, it was looking right at us. Seeing Oda's profile of how he stayed in Kazdil and had to do his own stuff. Oh, okay. I'll have to take a look at that at some point. Oh, right in here. Not gonna lie, I forgot there was. I thought it was a non-stage cutscene for a moment. You are also correct, Les, yeah.
I'm here to help.
I'm also annoyed that they said that they didn't say that there was a mechanic and yet somehow it's there. Wait, the one chapter has the same word count as The Hobbit. I mean, I know The Hobbit isn't the biggest of them, but still. Okay, this is probably no longer going... Oh yeah, it will, because it's double. Okay. I don't like it when you say, oh, this map.
You'll have to try harder than that.
I was literally just about to say, oh, well, there isn't really that many ranged enemies on this map, so I'll just put her here and wait till get the next medic. And then immediately a guy with an arm gun just appears, just before I was about to open my mouth. No, wait, let me correct my previous comment. Oh, this chapter. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm still a bit far back.
Ooh, I have to get serious now.
Oh, it's like an artillery. Or maybe it's just... No, maybe it's just a long thing. Okay, so I'm going to do that.
Don't be afraid.
Okay, no, it's not artillery. Okay, you should be in range now.
Right, it's me! Just try me!
The only problem with these things is she's going to keep shooting and wasting ammo on it. It's fine. Oh. That isn't, no.
I'll do my best. I have to get serious now. Doctor はいつだって僕の居場所を見つけてくれるんだ。敵を死認した。Can you do it? Can I?
I feel like the game's slowing down a little bit every time she shoots. Oh, there we are. There's the sanguine art thingies. There we go.
Whew, don't gather around me, guys.
Oh, there it is.
Leave the big guys. Ah, kick ass. I'm so tender. Stay back. Whew, almost done that. ドクターの指示がごちそうさまでした。Can you do it? Just try me.
This is going to go into in an infinite loop, isn't it?
I'm so tired. Get away from me, please.
I mean, with this damage output, I'm at least slowly whittling down some of those.
Doctor, leave the big guys. Who's next?
Actually, no, I'm not. Not even, not even close. How would I do this? I have no means of pushing them. I can see now why that would suddenly be useful.
Just try me.
I can redeploy Gavial.
Doctor, leave the big guys to tell me. What's your plan? I'm so tender. Look at distance. There! Can I really do it? I won't back down.
Oh, I didn't realize there was more than that. I thought there was only 4. Damn it. No, fuck, it looks like there was only 4. They kind of overlap. I noticed. Oh, It looks like there was 4. I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll remove this person, speed this up a little bit so they don't die before getting onto the tile, and I will just pop Korra's ult, because that gives 4 block. Yeah, I do have Ifra. That would have been a good one. I could have put her there on the tile that Chen was on and face straight in. Which is probably what I'm going to do after stream when I go back to this stage and 3-star it. Oh, you're kidding me, right? This is going to take ages. Might as well restart at this point. I mean... Fuck it. Oh, okay. I forgot that was her skin. I should have put more ranged units down. Ah, oh well.
I'm here to help. I have to get serious now.
Can I? Okay, I should be able to. And then that's a decent amount of damage.
Won't be afraid. I have to get serious now. Now's the time to help everyone out.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I probably should have realized that would be happening. Okay, so there's going to be a couple of respawning for a little while, but it's fine. Maybe, probably not.
Whew. Hope we're counting on you again today, little apple. Stay back!
Okay, I'm still going to do this.
Almost dozed off. Gather around me, guys. Doctor, I won't back down. Can I keep a distance? There! We're counting on you again today, little apple.
ドクターの指示が僕のミクトは撃たれるべきだし、その執行人は必ず現れる。
Ooh, okay, I have to get serious now.
Oh, damn shit.
Doctor, this is my playground.
Solid positioning. Tell me, what's your plan?
Can I?
Oh, they're going through. Fuck. Oh, that was lucky.
こちらチェン、いつでも指示をくれ。こちらチェン、こちらチェン、いつでも指示をくれ。
Okay, there we go. Fucking Christ.
Fear not! Here I come! Mission accomplished.
Oh, there wasn't even a cutscene after this, okay. There's a really useful class you can use here. Probably, the question is whether or not I have anyone leveled up for it. Alright. In Carcass Bones, before us are the Sarkaz elite troops guarding the Farenmut skeleton. We must defeat them to continue forward. Oh, I haven't seen a map like this since the very early days. Like back in the first 3 chapters, I think. And of course the, you know, the money missions, I think it is. The road is back, yeah. Hi, Cat. How are you doing?
Mission time. Let's see. Oh, it's a fight today.
I'm doing good.
Yeah, I heard ya.
Oh, straight into it. You winning? Sort of.
Do be careful.
Oh, hello.
Everyone.
You look kind of cool.
What kind of battle will it end up being?
Bone Guard Flayer, a professional arms master who protects the Farenmut's skeleton. When surrounding friendly or enemy units are defeated, recovers a certain amount of HP and gains increased attack. While when defeated, leaves behind 2 of those things. Oh no, 2. Okay, blood ambers are the things that get respawned. Though in this case, there's no altar, so I'm okay this time. I should have brought another fighting.
Solid positioning.
At your service. How's that?
That's unfortunate.
Good scenery here, Doctor. Just try me. Whew. Oh, I have to get serious now.
Yeah, there we go.
Fire. Locked and loaded. Keep screaming!
Wow, okay, that is doing very little.
Get in the line of death! Gather around me, guys!
At your service. Attack! At your service.
Fear not! Here I come! Come on, Cheri quasi tesoro! Keep screaming! We're counting on you again today, little apple. Ooh, almost dozed off.
Get behind me.
Get in the line of death!
ドクターの指示がごちそうさまでした。
Does it hurt? Kick it!
そいつらを逃がすな。
You'll have to try harder than that.
They can regen anything, including the crystals. Oh.
Does it hurt? I bet it does! Can you do it? Shriek all you want. Nobody cares.
Ah, that's not too bad.
Flawless victory! I was pretty good, wasn't I, Doctor?
Yeah. Okay, damn, another one without... Okay, this one had no story. Okay, that's interesting. Forsaken Colossal Remains. Nice. Oh god, here it comes. There. Okay, it has the bomb loading point as well. Oh, I really do not like this mechanic. I already have a lot that I have to deal with. You want me to move this thing all the way up there when there's probably like 2 things spawning that go in this direction. And now I'm gonna have to bring back... like a fucking game of Overwatch.
Successful.
Yeah, it does look a little bit like Lego. Is there anything I can use Ifrit? Question. Ifrit, here, pointing up. As long as I get it pushed to this corner, she can pretty much have it get pushed all along the way. Yeah, bottom left tile. That works, that's nice. So I just need to make sure the cart gets to that corner, and hey presto. Okay. Where are the cutscenes? This is getting weird now.
I am ready.
Oh, Jesus.
Set out.
Who? No, I didn't get to see it. Who was the person that? Why did they suck up the? Just fucking Henry Hoover looking ass just came in. I'm surprised he didn't just use his schnoz to do it. Okay. Which direction do they come from first? That's gonna get attacked, isn't she?
I'm here to help.
Yeah, she is. Oh fuck! They come.
I'll take the lead. The rest is up to you guys.
Please.
Gather around me, guys. Hey, dummy, bring it on.
Doctor, lead the big guy. Who's next?
Fuck, now I'm screwed.
So this is a battlefield.
Okay, at some point I'm gonna need to move. Oh, I could have sworn.
Ooh, almost dozed off. Gather around me, guys.
I shall cover you.
Distract them.
Oh, that didn't have the assassinate thing on.
Hurry up.
This is gonna get messy very quickly. Damn, I only just got Ifrit as well.
Gather around me, guys.
Do they attack?
Hellfire. Locked
No.
and loaded. Get in the line of death.
Ooh, oh! Hmm. Okay.
Simple and clear.
Okay, so they don't get blocked.
Keep screaming.
What? No. You can't just immediately come here. Oh no, you're sucking them up, aren't you?
Gather around me, guys.
Light, heed me.
I'll charge the weak spot. Ha! Kick ass. You'll have to try harder than that.
Ooh, almost dozed off.
From shadows.
Oh, damn it.
Simple and clear.
加減はしますよ。ええ、ここにいます。
Oh, please. Yeah!
Bet it does.
Damn. I should have paid attention to Chen. I like how I've dropped the thing now. This is going to become a problem very quickly because I didn't do it in time.
At your service.
Doctor, leave the big
Come on,
guys to me.
come on,
Doctor,
come on, come on,
leave
come on,
the
come
big
on,
guys to
come on,
me.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Relax, it'll be over in an instant.
Oh no!
Hurry
I just
up.
realised
Take
what my
all you
mistake.
want. Nobody cares.
I'm here to help.
Come on, Sherry Quasi Tesoro. Does it hurt? I bet it does.
Hmm?
At your
There we go. Messy. That was very messy. There are only 60 enemies. It doesn't fucking feel like it. Oh, hey, look, there's a cutscene. For a moment, I was worried that this was actually a game. Fear. It's a tolerance that we are naturally born with. Just like how plants are able to adapt to soil that makes havoc, that make havoc of their own rootstocks. Well, the worms start coming and they don't stop 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 coming. Sorry. To shatter our will, they'll need to spread a much great dosage of fear in Brentwood. Frida is the greatest testament. She is so fragile that you could break her simply by bumping into her, but she persisted among that crowd of terrifying men up till now. But I can tell that she needs someone to confide in and vent her fear. Will, he's not mature enough. It's not very likely he would understand how Frida feels. Perhaps I can help her? You didn't bring my order to my tent, Magdalene. And you didn't leave Brentwood either. A pitiful decision. He seems very feeble, even more so than yesterday. What happened? Why didn't you leave? This is my home. Do you have a new order for me? I can bring it to you along with the flowers last night. You don't have to worry about those orders anymore. I'm here to say goodbye. I'm leaving soon, to fight as part of the Naxxrae King's army. Why do I feel like the Naxxrae King doesn't really have any living members in his army? Alright. Goodbye, if that's what you wanted to hear from me. You're too naive, to the point of foolishness. Everything that I've tried to protect always courts its own destruction. Perhaps I've been wrong from the start. I don't understand what you're saying, Shovel. I used to be incredibly jealous of all of you. Victoria used to be the noblest and strongest nation there was. Naturally, you possessed many great things, and rightfully so. With the metallurgy you originated, and the Steam Knights, you conquered another empire. With your mystifying art and rich academia, you attracted all of Terra's geniuses. Yet now, You've halted your outward conquest. Now your rulers only indulge in parties and wine, only ever boasting about the medals on their chest. Well, to be fair, now that we have this context, I suppose they are noble in the eyes of this particular Sarkaz, when his idea of nobles was the empire-growing sort. They crush their own glory, and they are destined to be replaced. Bong. Oh, sorry, that's the thing. You still have this wall clock. Time really flies. The town citizens must have all gone to their worksite. What do you mean? Your deaths are unavoidable, Magdalene. The Sanguine Arch is an impatient man. That's why the ritual was pushed forward, and under that feline's leadership, the mission was indeed completed most marvellously. Everyone here will be the key to the ritual's activation. Called it. I mean, of course there's going to be a blood sacrifice. It's a fucking Sanguine Arch. Obviously there was going to be blood involved. Of course, that includes you. Ritual key. He was stopped by the devils at the barracks just now. Frida, do you see that? The blood-covered worm is staring at me. The entire town will be the key to the ritual's activation. The key. My soul is trembling. I need to go find Frida. Let me go. You mustn't leave this greenhouse. Wait a little longer, Magdalene. I'll be here with you. Until we bid each other farewell for the last time. Why? The people of the town have never done anything against your wishes. Frida and everyone fulfilled each and every one of your requests. His Highness decided to carry out this war, and your dukes responded. This outcome has nothing to do with us or you. Oh, please, don't give me that. All we need to do is follow our orders. Then let me warn the people at the worksite. Just pretend you don't know anything like before, please. I serve His Highness, and I won't allow you to quash this ritual. Not unless you make it past me, Magdalene. Now can you disintegrate people? Can you do it, Gardener? He grabs me by the hand, but places it on a pair of scissors. But places it on a pair of scissors in his hand. There seems to be a ray of longing burning in the depths of his ashen eyes. What is this prideful man longing for? Release? Pity? Or is it perhaps that word I can't bring myself to touch? I notice that even though the two of us have spent a very long time together in this greenhouse, I've never actually understood this man. But I have to leave now, just as he said. There is no time. I'm sorry. I can't stand by and watch anymore. Damn. I swear it's always a good Sarkaz that die in this war at the moment. Magdalene, where are you going? Why the rush? Well, okay, I say good Sarkaz. It's not really a good Sarkaz, so to speak, but, you know, the more decent out of this lot anyway. Magdalene, where are you going? Why the rush? Is that blood on your clothes? Are you okay? It's fine. I cut my finger while I was punching? Well, yeah, I cut my finger while I was punching Thorn. No, I cut my finger while I was pruning branches. I think, where's Frida? Frida? After she came back from the barracks by herself this morning, she went straight to the Sarkaz offices. She seemed rather out of it, and she kept saying Oh, saying sorry no matter who she ran into. Did something happen? Everyone has to leave this place right now. And the farther the better. What's with you all being all so bloody balmy today? There's no time to explain. I need to tell everyone else. But we're almost finished. Besides, if we all ditch work, what are we supposed to do when the officers find us? Fireworks? Where? Who blew that wall open? Is that Frida? Oh, it looks like Frida was the one step ahead of us. The last time I saw such beautiful fireworks, it was the Harvest Festival when I was 10. Grandfather put me on his shoulder and walked through the crowd. Everyone looked up to the fireworks blooming in the sky, astonished. Everyone kept quiet, only for the silence to be torn apart by the explosive sound wave that a moment later. This is just like that. Frida set off the cannon Mr. West was hiding for the festival. There are countless Sarkaz pulling her from behind. Drenched in blood, she is shouting something, but whatever she is trying to say, it's buried by the cannon's loud roar. She is buried by the wave of Sarkaz gushing toward her and torn apart. A flame burning bright in the middle of the day. The cannons keep roaring. A grand ceremony has come to Brentwood ahead of schedule. What just happened? Is there an earthquake? Run! You're bleeding. Bollocks, stay away! Those disgusting monsters are dripping from your body. What is Sarkaz trying to do? Henk, you can't close your eyes. I'm starting to feel very tired too. So sleepy. I can feel my own blood fluttering out of my body before disappearing into the earth. It's a big version of the Hoover on the back of those enemies. Magdalene, hang in there. Captain, I got her. Everyone, hold on to the ropes as tight as you can. Do not touch the ground, no matter what. The floor is Sarkaz witchcraft. Hurry and help them. Them. Okay, so there's more. Okay, good. So at least we get some. I swear to God, if there's like a tile restriction now, I'm going to be annoyed. Magdalene, you can't fall asleep. Rock. This guy's so heavy. Feist, the Self-Salvation Corps. Why are you... We figured something went wrong when we saw fireworks in the middle of the day. They sealed the wall and we blew open yesterday, but that cannon gave us a new path. Hold on to Rock's hand, Magdalene. Our forces don't have enough manpower, and we're bringing everyone to evacuate as soon as we can. Whoa, Feist, your zipline's even faster after those modifications you made. Right, where's Mayor Frida? We haven't been able to locate her. Yeah, she kind of died for this. Frida is... Drat, why did my zipline start shaking? Are they crawling up the zipline? Oh no, they're just there. What about that weak garrison commander? Where is he hiding this time? Well, no matter. I'll take over command. Let's hope that you are just as inept. I can feel it. My blood is boiling. That's not a good thing normally. No need to contact Major Ursula's squad. We can take care of these laughable Victorians by ourselves. Yes, keep thinking that way. Kill them all. Here's a Goliath, he probably is. Yeah, fair enough. The garrison here is The garrison here is mounting a counterattack. They're putting more pressure on us than any Sarkaz we've faced before. How much explosive does old Wise still have outside? Can he make it here in time to back us up? Probably not happening. Not counting the members who laid the ziplines for us. We barely had any fighting men to begin with. Start the crawlers. We need to break through by force. Rock, watch out. Your zipline. Ah! Oh. That hurts. Magdalene, are you okay? Can you walk? Gah, these disgusting things. On the sundering earth, a large number of red worms keep gushing onto the surface. They chew on every soul they can reach and suck their blood. This is the Prince's blessing. It's the kindness the royal court left for us. In our bodies, our purest blood is now awakening. Let's waste no more time on these Victorians. Rock, you should go. The feline girl named Rock takes out a dagger from her waist and stuffs it into my hand. If she had a penny for every single time someone put a bladed instrument into her hand, she would have 2 pennies today. A large group of Sarkaz are closing in on our location. Magdalene, get ready to fight. It's not that hard. None of us had any combat experience before. Take a deep breath and make up your mind. Make up my mind? Right. Just like that Sarkaz officer who collapsed among the fluttering petals. I grip the dagger tighter. Not expected, but not unwelcome. A shot rings out. Artillery fire? I thought we used up all our explosives. Horn, maybe? Haven't seen her in a while. Or Siege. Well, not Siege herself maybe, but you know. Quick, Rock, Magdalene, now. Oh, I like this music. We were contacted by a few old friends. They bought a whole backup unit. They even have an identification code. Playing red versus blue warhog background. Identification code? Is it the military? Victorian, right. The military is responding to the war. They must be a group of ice-cold men. They're here to kill the Sarkaz and save the Victorians. The Exemplars. I can't remember that name. A thick royal... Oh wait, is that that is Siege and Delphine, right? That's right. Didn't she dub them the Exemplars or something when... Oh god, it's been ages. A thick, roiling cloud of dust is kicked up into the air within view. Again and again, bright flashes of light suddenly erupt across the ground. Was that a tank? I can hear a firm, persevering female voice coming from Vice Communicator. Oh! Also Horn. That's right, because they linked up with Horn in that town. This is Tank Fire Team Horn. All units, make sure to stay clear of my blast zone. Grenade loaded. Firing second barrage. Opening created. Cover the Self-Salvation Corps and all citizens. Horn, continue laying suppressive fire. Those art circles. We need to find a way to stop this bloody witchcraft. I mean, that's, I like that that's technically a pun. Vina, have someone else drive. I want to join the ground combat. Hannah, eyes on the road. Alright, alright. Get the tank as close to the core of the art circle as possible. I'll take care of that thing. I want to see what the Victorian tanks look like. I want to know if they look like something completely out there, or if they look like what you would expect a British tank to look like. If they look like the old World War II ones, or like what? Not old World War II ones. I mean like old World War I ones. You know, those ones which are, I've forgotten their names now. Was it like Type 4 or something? Vina, you have other tasks. All units, follow regular deployment formation. Morgan, Anna, follow Orton's orders and open up a path for the tank. They did show them in the background of the camp scenes. Ah, okay, I'll have to double check that then. I might have already pointed it out then, in which case I've just forgotten. Lieutenant Shearer, Dagda, Delphine, take command of the ground forces and form a defensive line. Stop the Sanguine Archer's worms. I'm on it. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Mr. Misery, I'll leave the commander of the enemy's forces to you. All you need to do is boldly execute your plan. Feist, it's been a while. We shall exchange pleasantries later. I need the Self-Salvation Corps to help set up a zip line that will take me above the art circle. On it. We have no time to lose. Let us take care of the strange art circle first. I'll leave my rear to all of you. Hello. While I was still trying to identify the squads that suddenly came to our aid, as if you would know them, the blonde feline has already zip-lined to the center of the battlefield. Ah. Was one of those grenades thrown a flashbang? She descended from the sky and bombastically made her way into the center of the art circle's blood-red pillar of light. The sound of rocks blasted apart ringed throughout the entire battlefield. Thump. I can see each and every swing of her large sledgehammer in the red light. Forward! It'd be funny if it took this town so long to build these altars, and she just immediately destroyed them. The feline's voice ignites the tank's engine. I see a warrior holding a sledgehammer up high, leading the Victorians to retake our land. Look how easily our Victorian tank fire can blast that thing apart. Oh, shut up. After all this time of, like, oh, we'll help the thing, you can't just do a 180 and say, oh, I always knew they were good. We said as much long ago, them bloody devils are no match for our Victoria's military. Come on. Crush them. Yeah, I hope she's thinking the same, like, dude. No, there are too many Originium crystals in town. The mayor's office, the small town square, the library. Those things we've been rebuilding day in, day out. We won't make it in time. Is it over? No. Red. Oh! I think this is the first time we see a Victorian town from top view. It's a shame I can't actually see it properly. Behold, budget! I don't know why that tickled me so much. The pillar of red light rises from the building we built and intermingles with the festive fireworks. There is a blood red colour boiling in that dark abyss. The similarly red worms are reaching their antennae toward the sky. When I remember they're making a visual novel. I mean, they sort of forgot for like 2 or 3 stages, so someone probably went, oh right, yeah, we're doing a story, and then just whoosh. Okay, there we go. Seeing it a little bit better. I mean, it kind of looks more like an American town, really, with how sparse it is. Anyway, the art circle has been damaged. The vampire's offspring have gone berserk. Seize this opportunity. Oh yeah, I suppose it looks weaker around there. Infantry units, stop advancing. Escort all citizens out of the art circle's range. Tank squad, follow me and push forward. Destroy the remaining Originium crystals in the town and commence search and rescue. This kind of reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist, where they try to do, like, you know, an alchemy circle out of the entire world, if I remember correctly, but like or at least out of the entire nation, rather. But they started with it being one town. Or at least, like, back in the origin of the whole thing. I don't know, I'm probably sounding like a raving lunatic at the moment. Anyway, Tank squad, follow me and push forward. Destroy the remaining Originium crystals in the town and commence search and rescue. Hell is invading my town. No. This doesn't look like the demons. Well, actually it could be. All while the formation's rumbling tank accelerates and blitzes in on the devils. I mean, to be fair, this does look like a testament to Khorne.
Good job, everyone. Go get some rest.
I have said before a couple of times that the war between Victoria and Sarkaz kind of looks a little bit like what's it called? Warhammer, like the Imperium, more specifically the military, the Astra Militarum, or the Imperial Guard, basically, versus anything Chaos related. It kind of how it looks. Or at least Khorne Chaos. Oh, hello. Postcard. Very well done. Kent Windermere, you've indeed fulfilled the promise made on our wedding night. I will no longer entertain any objection to my decision from anyone in my demesne. Ken, our union has been the most unexpected thing to have happened to me since I inherited my title. When you tore through the crowd at the ball and barged into the command centre to ask directly for my hand, your unabashed ambition deterred me from treating you as yet another frivolous nobleman. You gave up your family name and willingly subjected your honour as the Earl's second son to criticism. Well, I mean, if he was the Earl's second son and he wasn't really going to get anything important anyway, because that goes to the first. You've received many a cold shoulder while attending banquets with me, yet never uttered a word of complaint. As such, you deserve compensation from me. The pledge I made to you at our wedding, that someday Windermere too will hear from Lord Kent, has never expired. Attend the Duke's upcoming secret meeting in Londinium on my behalf. I have already appointed you as my plenipotentiary, whatever. Another thing, Delphine and I will arrange a private celebration at my headquarters upon your return. Amphiles, Duke of Windermere, Linkardine, 1093, so November 1093. Actually, that's interesting. Why is it just November and not a specific day? Unless they don't... Do they have months? I can't remember now if a month was listed. They must have listed months before. Also, that's a lot of writing for a postcard. If there was a way to reply with red... Okay. Oh god. Briefly gathered. Pool our information, communicate our achievements. We are about to part ways once more. I am going to cliffhanger everyone, sorry. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this difficult one to, well, it's not necessarily a difficult one, but it's a red stage, so I'm going to assume so. I'm going to leave it for another day, probably tomorrow, because at the moment, I don't think I'm actually doing anything tomorrow. I don't think anything's been planned. Normally there's armor going on, which I would do, but it hasn't been mentioned, so I'm going to assume tomorrow is free. So I'm probably going to pick up again tomorrow and do a longer stream. I'm sorry for the sudden decision, I just immediately felt the sleepiness take over, and I was just like, oh god, I'm going to be... I'm going to start struggling with this now. You mentioned Warhammer suddenly make me remember Charles Lynch. Bro, emulating so hard. But yeah, it definitely does have that feeling though. It definitely does feel like the like an Imperial Guard going against Chaos. Especially Khorne Chaos is what it feels like. Shall we pre-order some fish and chips for tomorrow? Yes. I think I will do a stream tomorrow. If it turns out that plans have taken place, then I will specify. I'll make sure to let you know. But for now, I think I will set up a waiting room and everything because I want to continue. I don't know. I'm still getting a bit. It's still a bit energy draining what I'm doing at work at the moment, so I'm still like, bleh. For being Khorne faction, their leaders are pretty calm. True. It's definitely more so the actual like fighting itself, or maybe it's just because I don't know. This reminds me too much of it. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it here. I will continue on tomorrow. With any luck, I might be able to do 5 stages tomorrow. At this rate, I was doing 3. Okay, granted, 2 of them didn't have cutscenes, but still. Or one of them didn't have cutscenes, one had a beginning and one had an ending. But still, if it keeps up like that, I will probably be able to get through 5 tomorrow if I do a longer stream, which I will be able to because it's a weekend. I don't really have any plans for the rest of the week and next. I'm sort of working on some projects, but I'm going to keep that to my chest for now, mainly because I don't know if it's going to happen or not, or when. In terms of other stuff, I am doing armor again. A slightly different scenario, but I'll be making videos on that. I'm waiting a bit because I want to get more footage and get it done. Valhalla, I'm definitely thinking of doing Valhalla next week. That's definitely on the agenda. Valhalla, more Zenless Zone. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Wuthering Waves. I don't know. It's a decent game, but the story just didn't grab me. So I'm not sure if I'll continue that one. At least for now, I might wait a bit and then come back to it. But I definitely want to get back into Valhalla. I also want to play some other games of a similar vein to Valhalla. I want to do... it's getting better and better, you're just on the border of the good stuff. That's true, but the problem is that I have anyway is if something starts slow, but I'm not invested in that slow, I lose interest, or I just don't have the urge to pick it up again is more so the issue. If it's a slow start but I can get through it, or it's interesting enough that I stick with it, because I do like slow starts, it just depends on how it's done. I suppose I probably will. I probably will sort of get through it at some point, but it's not on a priority list in terms of games to get back into. Because I want to do more Zenless Zone, I want to do more Valhalla. Once I finish Valhalla, I want to do Tavern Talk. And there was another one. There was one that was like a coffee shop in like a urban fantasy setting. So it was like a modern day, but with like supernatural stuff. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. But I want to do those ones as well, because I found it quite interesting. I quite liked it. It's just, I don't know. It often takes a back seat for some reason. Coffee Talk? Yes, Coffee Talk, thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely give Wura a shot at some point. It's just a little bit lower on my priority list. At least for now, anyway. But yeah, that's the general sort of gist. Played on the Switch is pretty good. Nice, okay. Yeah, I've definitely got the two in mind. I've got them on my wish list, so I'll get them at some point. But, didn't quite scratch my Valhalla itch, though. That's fair. But yeah, I think I'm done for now, so, until next time, thank you guys so much for hanging around, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.